know anything about me, you probably know that Pixar's Cars films are my favourite films of all time, but not that one. Cars 1 released when I was 2 years old, and it was the first real piece of media I actually connected to. So obviously I grew up loving it and everything surrounding it. And then when Cars 3 came out in 2017, it captured everything that 2-year-old me loved about the first, but improved on it and basically did everything better. Obviously, as a fan of these films, I collected a ton of the merchandise, including so many toy cars. This is 40 Lightning McQueens on it. This is disgusting! So as the unofficial #1 Cars fan in the world, I feel like it's only right for me to share my ideas on what the inevitable Cars 4 needs to get right to succeed. First and foremost, we have to talk about Lightning McQueen. He's the heart and soul of the entire franchise, and without him, pretty much everything just falls down. I mean, take Cars 2 for example. I mean, that and the spy cars. Why were there spy cars? If they want to push Cruz Ramirez as the main character of this series, that's fine, and I'm all okay with that, but at least have Lightning McQueen as the second most important character, third at a stretch, because without him, everything is just so much more lifeless, because he's the character with the most heart and connection to the audience. It's basic storytelling that characters have to fail so they can grow and progress. So in Cars 4, they need to show the characters failing so they can do that, especially Cruz Ramirez. Cruz in Cars 3 really had no struggles at all, apart from her internal struggles. Having her struggle with actual races and not being able to beat faster cars than her would be interesting to see, and how she would get over that would be really important to the story. However, this struggle would be flipped on its head for Lightning McQueen. Lightning has always been a racer, he's always been on the track, so him now being a coach and helping Cruz race is going to be really different for him, and seeing him adjust to his new place in the world is going to be cool. This could also directly mirror Toy Story 4, in which, without Andy, Woody now has to find his place in the world, especially after Bonnie doesn't play with him as much. Jaclyn Storm would probably also be struggling to beat Cruz, because as we saw at the end of Cars 3, Cruz beat Jaclyn Storm pretty easily. Speaking of Jaclyn Storm, there would be no good reason to get rid of Jaclyn Storm in Cars 4. In 3, he was a great antagonist to both McQueen and Cruz, and he was kind of a mirror of McQueen's past, before he got the epiphany of there's more to racing than just winning. So to get rid of him in Cars 4 would just be an absolute waste. I see them going 3 different ways of Jaclyn Storm's character if they bring him back in Cars 4. 1, he gets outshined by a new, more aggressive racer, and he becomes like a side villain, maybe not even a villain at all. 2, he trains up, so if McQueen is replaced by Cruz, then Chick Hicks is replaced by Jaclyn Storm. And 3, he gets that moment of he realizes that there's more to racing than just winning, and he gets redeemed, and he's not the villain anymore. So that could honestly tie into the first point, but who knows? They probably won't even bring him back. They probably won't even make Cars 4. Why am I making this video? Something I think that is really overlooked in the Cars films is their filler stuff. What I mean by this is fun little action scenes that don't really need to be there, but they still help progress the story in some way. So, like the Thunder Hollow Demolition Derby from Cars 3 and the tractor tipping scene from Cars 1. I'm sure Pixar could think of some really cool and unique new things to do in Cars 4. I don't really have any specific examples, I'm just going to leave this one up to them to decide. A common complaint loads of people had about Cars 3 was how their side characters were pretty much pushed to the side and completely ignored, most notably Sally, McQueen's love interest. And I agree, they should have a definitely more prominent feature in Cars 4. Especially with Cruz being a Dinoco now, maybe they could bring back the King or Cal even to help kind of train up Cruz. I think that would be pretty cool. Also, I want the road characters from the first one, what are they called, like DJ, Wingo, Snot Rod, and other guy. They would be cool to see again. The music in the Cars films is absolutely fantastic. I'm not talking about the funny Life is a Highway song, I'm talking about the actual music, like how Cruz and Jackson have the same leitmotif, except Cruz is in higher and Jackson is lower. The Piston Cup theme that stayed throughout all of the films. I'd love for all the songs to return, and maybe some new ones for some new characters, who knows. Maybe they could use Doc's racing theme from the first Cars for a scene with McQueen racing, since it kind of mirrors both being Fabulous Hudson Hornet and now the Fabulous Lightning McQueen. I think that'd be really cool to see. Life is a highway. Finally, most importantly, this film would have to have something unique to set it apart from Cars 1 and 3. What I'm thinking of is maybe they could explore the origins, because we haven't really seen anything of Lightning McQueen's racing career before the first Cars film. So maybe they could explore when he was part of Smellswell, which is the brand he was on, which was touched in some of the books, which is, I'm pretty sure, confirmed to be canon. So if they could actually show that and show how we got into racing in the first place, that'd be really cool to see and would definitely drag people in, and would be really interesting, especially with Cruz starting her career. Well, there you have it. 7 points on what Cars 4 needs to do to succeed and be as good as Cars 1 and 3. Anyways, thanks for watching. Typical YouTube ending stuff. Sorry for not doing anything for like 3 weeks or however long it's been. Wait, shit, how do I end the video?
Up and down, round and round, on my supersonic rocket ship.